Hey guys, so just got back from the theater from seeing a double feature, two movies. The first being Relay, the new thriller, political, or I want to say political thriller, like a conspiracy thriller. I think people have been calling it. Um, a movie that I got the trailer a couple times for, and I was like, that looks pretty good. I almost forgot about it until it popped up on the listings because it's like been a while since I've got a trailer for it, and I remember I was like, oh yeah, that looked pretty interesting. Got a cast I like. I it's a movie that it has a pretty fun kind of concept. I'm like, all right. And I'll say this for the most part, I'll say that I like this movie. I did. I For the most part, I would say I like this movie. Um, there are a lot of things I like about it. I liked mainly the cast, which is mainly Riz Ahmed, who I he's not an actor that gets like a lot of big roles. It seems like after he's gotten Oscar nominations. I remember for that Sound of Metal, which I remember being pretty good. I saw that and it was pretty good. Um, but he's a pretty goddamn talented actor. He's really good in this movie. He's a three-dimensional character who uh, is a guy who he basically is the mediary between people that whistleblowers, potential whistleblowers of companies that do some really horrible wrongdoings with their products, and the company. He's a mediary between the company and the whistleblower, to where they come up with a deal and they basically come to a compromise, and he for money basically, and like both of them go their separate ways and just don't have anything to do with each other. And he is also like this recovering alcoholic who any person normally in this situation would, with half a soul, would kind of question the things that they were doing, and he does question the things he's doing. Like he's helping these companies cover up these horrible things that they're doing. Like this is a movie, obviously, kind of relevant to today's culture. It's like one of the big plot points is about a company that produces food that cause people to get sick, that might cause people to get sick and have diseases and shit like that. Like I know I hear about that a lot anymore. Fucking the current president is obsessed with that and its administration, but I'm not even gonna get in that. Um, but yeah, obviously this is one of those movies that's kind of relevant to today's culture, especially how people are obsessed with that topic. Lily James is great as the girl that hires him. And I love the idea of them using the Tri-County relay system, which that is a pretty clever idea. When saw that in the previous, like that's a pretty clever idea. Something that's never been done in a movie, which is very rare. Or the relay system, you don't know, is basically like a, a, a person on a phone will talk for a person that has you're like a hearing impaired or just or completely deaf, and they use like machines to type in their messages, and the messages type back to them from the person that from the like basically the I want to say almost like a telemarketer, but a person that will translate to each other to basically translate each other. So that's how deaf people are able to communicate with people that aren't deaf. And it's really cool. I like that. And they use this system because I guess this is accurate that they have they can never be wiretapped, even though or like they can never give government information about their clients or people that are use this system. So I like that. I like it's pretty kind of clever. Um, and I think it's a little different. And for most part of this movie, I will say that like for a good chunk of this movie, I was riding a B plus, and that like it was a pretty goddamn solid thriller, in that it kept my interest in where it was going, and I was never bored. I was interested, like how sometimes how people get out of situations, especially like the trailer. I was worried because the trailer I got, I thought maybe showed way too much of the movie. So at one point, you find out, oh, they know who he is because he's his identity is secrecy, and they reveal that in the trailer, and I'm like, oh, great. So you're just waiting for that to happen, but that scene in line is kind of out of context from what you see in the actual movie. So I'll give him that. It doesn't spoil it completely. So I'll give him props on that. But while I was for majority of this movie going with a B plus, what downgraded this movie a little bit was the last half hour of this fucking thing. Okay, I'm gonna go on this rant. I've been on this rant. Was on this rant yesterday, and I went on this rant about a month ago. I'm gonna be on this rant for a while. What the fuck is going on with movies having terrible twist endings? What is going on that makes no fucking sense between this, Honey Don't, and I Know What You Did Last Summer, which is still the worst one. What is going on? Like, these twist endings are fucking stupid as hell. They're becoming really dumb. This movie has a twist ending, or a twist, like, maybe 20 minutes, with 20 minutes left of the fucking movie, that comes out of fucking nowhere, with no warning, no, like, and, like, it's not really that well addressed. It's like, hold on. What? like, like it took me a while. I didn't think. I thought I didn't think about it until like it happened, and then it took like a couple minutes for my brain to process this, and I'm like, the fuck? What? Huh? What? like, okay. To be fair, this twist kind of does explain some plot holes I had with this movie. Particularly, how the fuck this guy's never been taught before. Because it's not exactly. There's a lot of methods of how transfers money and the documents. And like, you're telling me this guy's never been taught before? and like, and I'm like, but they kind of find a way to. Twist kind of explains that away a little bit. Just a little bit. But then you sit and think about it for 2 seconds, the twist, and it makes no goddamn sense. Like, if this was the person's plan, this is a really elaborate way to fucking do this plan. And I'm like, that makes no fucking sense. Like, I don't even, it's hard to explain without getting into spoilers. I'm going to try not to. But it's so stupid. It's really stupid. It's not really well explained. And it was just left you going, well, that made this whole. It also it kind of makes the whole movie fucking pointless when this is revealed. You're like, so I just sat through an hour, about 2 hour movie that is pretty much fucking pointless because of this fucking twist. God damn it! Like, why are we doing this shit? Like, can we get like, why are we getting these twists that ruin movies? Like, this movie didn't need a twist. And honestly, it could have been just a straightforward thriller, and it would have been fine. But no, it had to. God damn it, I hated this twist. This is like, it kind of like left a sour note, the sour taste in my mouth after watching this. So like, and I liked this movie, and because of that, I can only give it a B minus. like like if it would have stuck the landing, not crash landed, I would have been given this a B plus. But nope. like, God damn it, man. I was like kind of disappointed. like I said, like watch like it's like there's a good example. The movie 10 Cloverfield Lane. Remember when that movie came out? Great fucking movie. It was this fucking really intense like thriller like of this guy who kidnapped these people, and then all of a sudden, in the last 10 minutes, it decides to become a sci-fi movie. It's like, why? It's like, why do movies do that? It's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It just bugs me. I have one more. So that's it as far as Relay goes. I have one more review to do. Until then, I'll talk to you guys later.